We tried to warn you. We tried. San Francisco 49ers are a good team. Nobody was talking about them this offseason for as good as they're going to be. We're Detroit Lions fans, but we have this channel that's all about making videos for teams that don't get the love nationally like they should. San Francisco 49ers are exactly that. They're one of the best teams in the NFL, yet you just don't hear about them. You're looking at the up-and-coming teams or this team. I don't know what it is, but San Francisco doesn't get the love. Not only are they winning, looking good, but did you know that they have an NFL best $41 million in cap space right now? And so it got me thinking, are they about to do something? Or is the rich about to get richer? And I was like, well, how could that possibly be? They just had Bosa, they've got big time players. Like, what's the deal? So let's take a look at the cap space, what they're doing with the roster, and then what they can do with this money, and it just setting up for some big moves. Let's take a look at it here. So the 49ers have 6 players who rank in the top 3 paid at their position. 6. So you think, how could that possibly be? Well, it's because Brock Purdy, their starting quarterback, is like one of the lowest paid players in the NFL. So they're playing with house money right now. And so when you're able to do that, yeah, you're able to screw around with other players and really get blue chip players. And that's what the 49ers have. And that's why they're so good. I mean, they've got good GM, good coach, quarterbacks there, and star players all around for sure. So they have 9 players who annual pay falls from $34 million to $13 million. So they're paying their dudes, yet they still have $41 million in cap space. And again, it's mainly because of Brock Purdy. So here we go. The 49ers currently have $41 million under the salary cap. The Browns have 34, and then it just dramatically drops down to 14, the Arizona Cardinals. So kind of what's going on here. General manager John Lynch recently restructured Armstead, Trent Williams, and George Kittle to set up the 49ers for the future. So if you're a 49ers fan, just think about what you kind of have here. You've got a quarterback, awesome. A head coach that knows how to use that quarterback who's young, boom, boom, boom. And you've got all the cap space in the world to make things happen. So you're flexible. And the nice thing about cap space is, yeah, you can go sign free agents, but you can also, you're more flexible with trades. I mean, it's just a flexibility. That's what it is. So John Lynch said, really what we look 3 years out, obviously we have all that room this year, but really just to create room for future years because we roll everything over. The 49ers are going to keep the nucleus. I mean, of just stars right there. Jeez. That's a bunch of star players. Like, that's awesome. Brandon Ayuk is going to go into negotiations for a multi-year deal. So you're just going to, you feel comfortable you're going to get him. And then here you go. And Brock Purdy. And I don't think they wait 2 years. I think either they just say, do him a solid, Brock Purdy, or Brock Purdy's like, you know what? I'm not going to play until you pay me. And you just pay him. And the beauty of the Brock Purdy situation is, even when you pay him, he's not going to need, I don't think he's going to demand Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes money, right? He just can't yet. So you're going to get your starting core, you're going to have to pay him, but it's just going to be it's just going to be reasonable. It's going to be more in a starting quarterback salary, but it's still not just going to kill your franchise. So currently Purdy's the 3rd highest paid quarterback on the 49ers at under $1 million a year. So the 49ers do not need to create cap space to spend this season, but do not rule out the possibility. Here's what I think. Trade deadline coming up, or trade deadline is still a few weeks away. Here's what the 49ers can do with this cap space is you can acquire players because here's what you're seeing is the trade deadline is more active than it's ever been because let's just be real about it, right? Like, you're Arizona. Why would you keep somebody and you can get rid of players or whatever, right? So you're going to see the 49ers be more aggressive at the trade deadline when you can say, all right, we'll give you a 4th round pick for this person, or 2 5th round picks for this. You can be more aggressive at the trade deadline. And by the way, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, they don't have to use this money, but the big deal is they've got flexibility for free agency next year, for trades this year, for future stuff that they can continue to do. Brock Purdy's going to get paid. Boom. Okay, set. Ayuk's going to get paid. Set. So they're about to just make moves down the road that will seem like big moves, but you don't realize that you're not paying a quarterback. So you're not paying your quarterback. These are going to be huge moves down the road that are not even a big deal. So the 49ers not only are currently winning, but they're set up for the future. And again, we tried to warn everybody. Nobody was paying attention to the 49ers. They just keep on rolling. Now, if you're on the West Coast, I get it. You're probably paying a little bit more attention, but just kind of a national perspective. It's like, oh, yeah, 49ers won again. And it's just crazy. So, again, we're Detroit Lions fans. Love the 49ers, though. I mean, same conference, but we're far enough away that we don't cause each other problems. And, the Lions aren't causing you any problems. So, you don't cause us problems till maybe hopefully we meet in the playoffs and you knock us out when we go over there. That's kind of the scenario I'm picturing if the Lions do make the playoffs. So the 49ers are going to make a lot of moves coming up. And remember, 49ers fans, when they do this, it's fine. Spend it. Like, you're going to be able to get free agents next year at key spots. And that's the beauty of having money and being a good team and having your core nucleus and a quarterback and a coach. All right, cornerback or safety, whatever. We'll just go get one. We'll go fill these little holes because we have the money and we have the flexibility. Now, you don't want to build your team on free agency or free agents. That never works, and that's not smart. But when you're just kind of cherry picking your holes that you need and you're filling, oh, you know what? We could use a backup tight end. Boom, perfect. So I just can't believe how the 49ers continue to dominate kind of in all areas. And John Lynch, I've always loved John Lynch. Was actually just watching a clip of John Lynch. You know the clip where he's with the Buccaneers. He's got Barry Sanders in the he's got Barry Sanders in the hole. Just Barry Sanders and John Lynch. John Lynch, one of the best tackling safeties to ever play, and Barry Sanders right in the hole. Just like John Lynch is like, cool, I'll just tackle you, and he barely touches him. Like, Barry Sanders was just so incredible. But John Lynch, great player, great GM, gets it, knows what's going on. The 49ers fans are they're one of the best fan bases, in my opinion. I've said that. I'm not just saying this on this video. I've said that over and over. You see what they just did at LA, the LA Rams. I mean, it's all San Fran fans, and they don't mess around, and I love it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. Again, we're Detroit Lions fans that make videos for teams that don't get the love nationally like they should, and we'll see all of you on the next one.